Hi, and welcome to the Maginatics client installation tutorial. In this brief video, I'll walk you through the handful of steps needed to install MagFS on the device of your choice. The supported platforms are shown here. During the process, you'll need a few pieces of information from the confirmation email you received from Maginatics. This is just an example. Please have the info from your confirmation email handy as we proceed. Now let's walk through the Windows client configuration. Once you've installed and opened the MagFS application, a tray app will appear. Click on it, and the client UI will load. There are 4 tabs across the top. Click on the Settings tab. If you use a proxy server to get outside your network, go ahead and enter it here. Since I don't use a proxy server, I'll stick with the no proxy option. The next step is to enter the Discovery Server hostname, which tells your client which shares it can access. The confirmation email you receive from Maginatics should contain the Discovery Server hostname, which is a URL. In this example, the Discovery Server hostname is west.magfs.io, which I enter here and click Apply. Now we'll go over to the tab marked Connect, where we'll find all of the shares associated with the Discovery Server hostname that we just entered. With traditional network storage, network shares have a server name and a share name. In this example, we see that the server name is westdemo.magfs.io and the share name is demo. To connect to the share, simply click Connect. When I do that, I'm presented with 3 options, which are very similar to the options that you get when you're mapping a network drive. First, I can choose a drive letter. In this case, I'll accept the default, Z. Second, I can choose whether or not to have MagFS reconnect to the share at sign-in. I'll say yes to this option by checking the box. Third, I can choose to connect using different credentials. Because your MagFS share is authenticated or password protected, you need a username and a password to access the system. Those credentials were also included in the confirmation email you received from Maginatics. In this example, my username is info@magfs.io, which I enter here. I'll then enter my password, which is obscured as I enter it. Now I click OK. The share now moves from the discovered phase to the connected phase. When I click Open, Windows Explorer opens the new MagFS share, which looks, feels, and functions just like a network share but is backed by cloud storage rather than local storage. I can now browse the share as I would any other. I see that it contains a folder called Home. When I double-click on Home, I see that there are 2 other folders. The first one, info@magfs.io, is my folder, the folder that's associated with my account. I can do anything with this folder that I can do with a local folder. I can drag and drop files and folders into it, delete files and folders, and open files by double-clicking on them, assuming, of course, that I have the required application on my machine. As an example, I'll go ahead and drag a PDF file from my desktop into the folder and open it. All right, if I go back now in the share, I can explore the other folder that's there, Sample Content, which is a read-only folder. In here, you'll find examples of image files, videos, and audio files to give you a feel for how efficiently MagFS handles all file formats. And that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions, just drop us an email at freemagfs@maginatics.com and we'll be glad to help. Thanks for trying MagFS.